Hi there, crafty friends. Welcome and thank you for joining me. My name is Melissa, and today we are going to do something a little different than our usual card making. But first, I wanted to announce my winner of the Make-A-Wish press plate. My winner is at Renuga3, username at Renuga3. Please send me a private email to handmadehugsbymelissa@gmail.com with your address, and I will get this in the mail to you just as soon as I can. But today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do some wax seals. So I've been following a lady named Strictly Rita on Instagram. She does some amazing things. So I placed an order from her of a couple frame seals because I wanted to do some dried flowers. But I went out and I got some little flowers and everything that would work and some small little leaves, but apparently they need to dry and press for 2 to 4 weeks. So we can't do that one yet. So we're going to do something different, but I wanted to show you what I got from her. Oh my gosh. I ordered stuff from her and I opened the box. I did crack it open and get a little peek, but I wanted to show you all the free things that she gave me. My goodness, she gave me all these pieces of paper that you can put your seals on and have the pictures underneath. She gave me a whole packet of white sealing wax. And then this little card. This little envelope is so cute. Oh my gosh. And it's got a little wax seal on it. She gave me so much stuff. I will put her website information in my description. She also gave me this, and it feels like a seal. I have not opened it. She also gave me this little teeny tiny jar of little sequins, and this is just so cute. So I am going to have to put this on my fireplace there with all my other little items. And then she also gave me this packet of different colors of sealing wax. So what I did order was I ordered 10 seals, and I've got them here, and I will show you all of them. And I also ordered a pack of her clear sticks because I read somewhere that not all hot glues are the same. So these are supposed to be pretty good. So we will go over that. Let's get this box out of the way and see the seals that I got. I got a couple frames because, like I said, I wanted to do the pressed flowers. This one is a little timepiece. This one has flowers and music on it. This one is just a floral. It's got a rose and then it's framed. And then here we go. Here are our frames that I got. And I got a variety because I wanted to do a whole bunch of different wax seals. So I got this oval frame, I got this rectangle frame, I got a square frame, and then my last little package here. I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing. I've never done an unboxing before, so I thought that would be fun. Oh, there's one more in there. I understand why she did it for packing purposes, but I am not a fan of this stuff at all. It gets everywhere. Then we've got this heart. We are going to use that one. I haven't used it yet. I got this cactus. I think he was Mr. Seguro. And then a couple more frames. And these are so pretty. So I ordered all of those from her along with the clear wax. Now let's see what we got in here. We might use this one today. I can tell by the feel that it is a seal. Oh, and that's beautiful. I don't know what kind of flower that is. Maybe, I'm not even going to guess because I don't know anything about flowers, but I'm looking forward to that, to using that. So let's get started. I am going to have to send her a thank you note with a wax seal on it. My only problem is getting it done in a timely fashion. So hopefully I'm able to do that. But I just wanted to show you how generous she was with everything that she sent along with my order. So I've been watching a lot of her videos, and in her videos, she talks about, let me cut this open. She talks about what she uses for her, hope that crinkle noise wasn't too much, her pour and scrape technique. And this is a candle warmer. I've already got it all warmed up with my palette knives, you know, adjusted in there so they can get nice and warm. That is a must for the pour and scrape technique. Now, she talks about a candle warmer that she got from Walmart, and I could not find that. I went to 3 different Walmarts and I couldn't find it, so I found one on Amazon and I purchased that. So when I do my little tea lights, I like to scrape the wax off of the wick and then I trim down the wick just because it keeps your flame from going too terribly high. There we go. So let's get those started here. I've got my warmer and my spoon. So when Spellbinders came out with the wax seal kits, I purchased one from them. I got the warmer, I got the spoon, I got the mat here, which you can see I've gotten some soot on, but that's all right. And they gave me a package of wax in the kit along with one seal. And I think that was it, but I will go ahead and I will link the Spellbinders kit in the description below. Everything will be listed and linked, and let's get started. So we are going to be doing this rose that I got from Honeybee. That's a Honeybee stamp. This was my first attempt. Not the greatest. You can see I could have used a little bit more wax for my bottom layer. This was my second attempt. I'm getting better. It's getting better. And then this was my third attempt, and I am so happy with how that came out. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we are going to we're going to do the rose, but I want to do a yellow one. So let's do a yellow one. I am going to go ahead and let my wax heat up. So it looks like our yellow is all melted. There is a little bit of wait time doing this. You need to be patient. You have to wait for your wax to melt. And I just keep some paper towels next to me. I've got my palette knives in the candle warmer, getting warm. And let's just pour our yellow on here. Just like that. Bring in a knife and scrape. Now, I am not the expert at this. I've only done a few of these, but I think I'm doing okay so far. And we're just going to scrape off that excess just like that. I think I want to see a little spot here. I want a little bit more. There we go. We just want to scrape that yellow off. I am going to go ahead and put my green on my warmer while this cools. So I did take my little rose out of here and I cleaned it up just a little bit. I just took my finger and the warmth from my finger around the edge, just kind of cleaned it up. We're going to put that back in there. I've got my green melting. I had to take that off, but I wanted to show you. This is what Rita also does. She just has a silicone mold, and any extra wax, she just dumps in the silicone mold and lets it harden and then saves it. So you don't really have a lot of waste. I have just dumped it into a circle on my silicone mat and saved it that way also. And that seems to work pretty good too. Let's get that palette knife cleaned off. And then I just take my paper towel here and wipe that out. I get that nice and clean, and then we're done with that color. So that's perfect. Let's go ahead and get our background melting. And I want it to be a little bit lighter than this green, so we are adding a little bit of white to it. I think our green here is all done. That looks good. Now let's try this pour and scrape technique again. I did find that I like to, oops, see, that's how I burned my finger. I got drops of wax on it. I did find that I like to kind of hold that rose in there, just like that. And with that hot palette knife, it just comes so clean, so easily. I'll grab another one and we'll just scrape that dark green off of there. I can see a little bit down here that we need to go. And that looks perfect. You know what? That is going to look beautiful. And our wax is almost melted there. So anything on my mat here, I will just pick up. I'm seeing green on there, that's all, where I don't necessarily want it. Anything on my mat here, I will just pick up and put back in the pot and melt it to reuse it later. I think that needs to dry a little more before I can pick it off. So let's clean these. We are going to do one more scrape or pour and scrape. After this, I want to do her heart that she sent me as a gift. No, I purchased that one. I want to do the heart. We'll see how that works. Oh, I think that's going to be beautiful. So this is where I have not mastered anything yet. I still over and underestimate a little bit when I pour my circle there. Let's see how that looks. We're going to put this in there, let it sit, and then we'll pull it off. I am going to clean up here and see, this is what I've done before. That was not warm enough. I will just take and pour it on my silicone mat just like that and let it dry. And then I will just pick that up and put it in my wax container also. You don't have to get a silicone mold to store or to shape your extra wax. So I think this has probably been setting long enough. Let's pull that off of there. And it came out pretty darn cute. I love that. There it is. Our yellow rose, and that is so pretty. So we used 3 different colors of wax. I cannot wait to put these on cards, on my handmade cards. Now, this is just going to be an extra. I mean, I'm not going to stop doing my cards. I love doing my cards. This is just going to be an added final touch to my cards. So I want to use the other heart that I purchased. I haven't used it yet. This may be a complete fail for me because I may need more practice, but I want to do this pour and scrape method here on this one too. And I am in love with these wax seals. While we wait for that to heat up, I wanted to show you a couple others that I did. I used, this is a Spellbinders stamp, and I just did it in the blues. And then I took my pens and I just traced very carefully on top of the impression. Now, I'm not good with the pens. I don't know if it's the pen, if I need to find a new pen, or if I just need to be more patient, but those came out super cute also. And then I've got my wax here. These are cooled off. I just dumped it on the silicone mat, and I will put those back in my little storage container there. And that way you don't have to get a silicone little tray. And that little tray with the bears on it, I just got that at Michael's in the baking section. So let's stir up our red here. I can still feel it's a little bit lumpy in the bottom. So we're going to let that set for a minute. My palette knives are getting warm on my warmer there. I think we're going to try it. I think we're going to go for it. Let's go for it. Let's get another napkin out here. I've never done this one. Let's see how it turns out. I think that might be good. Let's do the scrape. Bring in another knife. You can see a little bit where it didn't get filled. Right there. Those knives do get warm. But I think this is going to work out really cute. Look at that. It's scraped beautifully. So make sure you go give Rita a follow. She does amazing wax seals. I will never be able to do anything like she does. But it's fun here and there, every once in a while. I think I need just a little bit more down there. Let me get this cleaned up. I need to get my knives warm again. Let me clean up here. So I got my knives warm again, and I'm just going to give this an extra little scrape all along the top because I don't want red in there because we're doing a white background. Okay, so we've let this cool. Our white is ready, and we don't need a large area of white. We just need a little area because this is a smaller stamp. Let's just try this. That should probably be good. I'm still not an expert at judging how much I'll need. So let's let that cool. I am going to blow out my candles and put everything away. I think we should be almost cooled here. I did just make an executive decision. You know what? I like the little silicone mold with the bears, but I think for me, just pouring it in a puddle on my silicone mat and letting it dry is easier. I don't need the cute little bears, even though they are cute. We've got our monograms here that I did last night. I got these stamps on Amazon, and I will post the link in the description below. I just did the M in the maroon kind of color, and I cut that out. I did it first, and then it was a seal, and I just cut the M out. I placed it back in the seal, and then I stamped in the gold color, and those were super, super easy. They were a little time consuming, but they were super easy. I love how our flowers turned out. I can't wait to make cards to put these on. That is going to be amazing. Okay, let's see what we got. You know what? I hope I let it cool enough. Nope. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm going to try again. Okay. So my first heart was an epic fail. We are going to try this again, and I will walk you through it and see if I can do it a little better than last time. I don't think, oh, darn it. Gosh darn it. I don't think I let it cool enough before I tried to pull it up. So let's get this cleaned off. I think that was my mistake. It didn't cool enough. Got one more hot knife here. I think that's looking pretty good. So I think I got that all cleaned up. I just took a palette knife and wiped off that extra red that was on there. And this time we are going to let this set for quite a while, just so it can cool. All right, so let's try this again. Got my white. I think that's probably pretty good. Oh, look at all that soot we got. I didn't think my flame was that high. Darn it. Let's put this in there and let it sit. That might be a little bit too much. That's a lot of wax, but it might look okay. Let's put our extra in the warmer so we can save that. And we'll see how this one comes out. Let's see how this one came out. I've got my extra wax cooling here to put it away. I'm kind of scared. I hope I didn't fail on this one also. Oh, not bad. Where's my little scraper here? It could be better. It could definitely be better, but it's not bad. It came out super cute. That is going to be so nice for Valentine's Day. I love that. My edges could be a little bit cleaner, but we're just learning, right? We need practice. Those are so cute. I am so excited to put these on my handmade cards. This is going to be so fun. So I know it was a little different. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And I'm looking for the name. Renuga 3. Please be sure to send me a private email with your address so I can get that press plate out to you. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.